Hey, 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 welcome back everyone. It's Kaz with my State of Decay breakdown playthrough. I'm still on level 9 and today I'm expecting to go on the RV, but I have someone sick and I don't like to switch to the next level when people are sick or hurt because I won't have any medical facilities and initially you're just in the broken RV and that's a very dangerous time. So I don't want to get everybody infected. So I will wait until Hana gets well, and we'll move on to the RV at that point. So in the meantime, I'll just go around town and hope that there'll be some missions pinging. Um, as I've said before, the idea is to have a very safe environment, of which I have. This is why nothing's really happening, because I keep everybody happy and I block off any dangerous um, venues. We don't want to have anyone go on a running mission and have a problem or have hordes spawning right by my home base. So I eliminate any sort of dangerous. Savini residence is blocked off naturally on 3 sides, and they really don't come from this side. The only attack point that you really have is right here, which is very well defended. It's easily defendable. So if you'll notice here, the Savini residence is blocked off on the back here. You can get in this one little spot, which I'll show you. I'm just going to drive the car to be fixed because you don't want to have cars with no doors. That's the worst, especially um, the passenger side, because they will yank you out. They will attach and they will yank you out, and things get really hectic from that point on. So whatever you do, keep your cars well maintained. Is really important. It's one of the most important things in the game is to keep your cars well maintained, especially at the higher difficulties. It becomes hard to have good cars, and some of the lesser cars break down very quickly. You will rough them up very quickly. So the idea is to not hit them with the front. And you want to make sure that the tires and the doors are always fixed, well maintained. These are good survival tactics. Some people don't build a machine shop, but I feel like it's the most one of the most important things. I feel it's one of the most important things in the game. Now I know I was pinged a mission, and it is armored, so that's always a good one. We'll go and do that, and we'll drive down there real quick. It's just on the outskirts of my safe zone, so this might get dangerous. We shall see. Again, I'm on level 9. The Z are powerful. They hit with a good punch, so you're always going to want to be cautious and have enough meds and snacks to get out of a fight. And you'll notice I said
I got nothing left.
get out of a fight, because that's your alternative when things go downhill. You want to get out of there. And that's really important. Tactic is to be able to retreat.
Something's still moving around in here.
This, yeah.
Hey, come here. Ready to move. I got this. Don't worry.
It's over here again, I'm sure.
There you are.
That's what I thought. It's in the same place.
Got him.
If you saw a previous episode, you'll notice it spawned in the same place, which
Gotta
is
be a
cool.
stranger.
See, that's easy. That's an easy mission is the armored. And just for the hell of it, watch the shopping carts, trolleys, whatever you call them. Just for the hell of it, I will run everything over because these will form into big hordes, or they will infest a house, and so it's best that you just clean it all up. No muss, no fuss. Get rid of them all, because they will congregate and make trouble. All right, and while I'm here, there's something over there. It's on my map, and it was probably a. Oh, maybe she's fighting. Maybe Amelia is fighting. That's a shame.
We're about as secure as we can be here. Any hordes that come our way
Take
are gonna be
this.
sorry.
Thanks, Lily. That's what I try to do. Make a nice, safe zone for everyone. And remember, since we're preparing for the RV and we're going to leave all of these supplies behind, you should break down the contents.
We're Z-free here. Fucking sweet.
Get rid of these clocks. And you break down by holding X. Uh-oh. Use that, or I'm gonna destroy that because I need that. And you just take the food, because in the next level I usually start off with my marathon runner and I give him as many snacks as possible. He has to run as fast as possible to get a car, some sort of vehicle. That's his purpose. And I'll show you who he is. And we're back home again. Lucy, I'm home. Hey everyone. Okay, so let's put the food inside. I'm gonna sell this bat. I'll sell this bat. Okay. Just looking things over. Some firecrackers. I don't plan to be here to get this, but maybe. We'll snipe. I just want to use up all my resources. As you see, I have far too many resources. So let's go and sell this. My stockpiles is what I mean. I have too much in my stockpile. Storage is... I mean, I'm just going to abandon all of this resource. And that makes me feel bad. I don't like to do that. But as soon as Hana is
Sounds like the situation out there
well,
is
and we'll use the exploit as well. I'll sell this bat. Okay. So I felt there was something I wanted to show you. She's set up. She's an edge weapons expert with the low slice ability. Ninja. Spin kick because she's nimble. And leapfrog. It's a good loadout. She's really very, very versatile. She's probably my best all-around survivor. And I only have one of her. I do not have another ninja with this loadout. Nimble and ninja. So she's really important to me. And we'll look at my runner, which is what I believe I was going to show you. So he has marathon and full cardio. He's my cook.
Our scouts just spotted a new group of survivors.
So what I plan to do is to switch to him once I've taken the RV and run. Because sprinting diminishes at half the rate, so he can run. And for the most part, he can outrun everything. You know, he'll have some fire bombs and just things to get rid of the more persistent threats, like ferals or really fast runners. But essentially his role is to run and find a vehicle. That's the whole idea behind his loadout. And we'll check periodically. Once Hana feels better, we will go ahead and switch to the RV. I know some people will say, well, you can switch. Listen, I don't like to bring sick people to the new levels. It's just, I would advise against it. As a matter of fact, you should always have everyone in the most optimum game state that you can. Healed, rested, happy, high morale. This is a no-brainer, but it's really important. This is what you strive towards. This is what the game is all about. You want to make everyone happy, healthy, getting along. You know, take them out once in a while. At the higher levels, once they're maxed out, it's really not important. You don't have to. You're not always worrying about their game state or their morale state. They're pretty happy. Even the new people you bring in, having a safe environment, it makes them happy as well. I have some survivors that are not maxed out. They are fairly happy. They don't run off, and they don't make trouble. So I'm going to jinx it by speaking about them. And the next thing you know, they're going to go missing. So let's take a look at my home base setup, just so you can see what's going on here. Of course, Savini comes with 3 parking spots. And here's my machine shop, which is fully upgraded to machine shop. And with Hana, she's my tools expert. You see it's a real workshop, and I have power tools. So everything gets fixed overnight. Engines, all of that. I can also make suppressors and firecrackers and these flame whatevers. I call them fire traps. They're really sensitive and powerful, and you can make them from the default workshop, so I have a lot of them. Of course, it's the radio room.
Our scouts can't go anywhere without
The default bedroom, I believe, comes with the Savini residence. It also comes with the library. and this kitchen where you can create feasts. In addition, I have an infirmary. I did not upgrade to the medical lab. I just didn't feel it was necessary. Uh, Maybe I should and construct homemade painkillers, but I won't. Okay, so we got a horde ping. So we're this really means in a lesser situation where you don't have all of your facilities blocked off with outposts. So if you haven't locked down your hometown, these horde attacks are pretty bad. So, and that's exactly what you don't want. Did you see that incident come up? That could mean that people are going to run away and go missing. And right now, I want to be ready for the RV. So people going missing, it will be a problem. And we'll take a look. And of course, Evan, my main guy, has gone missing because I did not respond to the horde quickly, and he was probably out scavenging. So now he's missing. So we have yet another obstacle towards going and getting the RV, as I have to wait until Hana feels better and I get pinged for Evan's mission. You do not want to turn off the console or log off when someone is missing, as they will die. When you come back, they will be dead. So, general rule, if one of your survivors goes missing, don't decide to log off. You stay in until you get the message to rescue him, because the simulation will kill him or her. And right now, it's very important that I don't lose Evan, as he's my powerhouse and chemistry survivor. Probably by next episode, I'll get pinged for Evan's mission, as it takes a while. You can stumble on him if you're scavenging. You may see him, and usually he's really close to home. He doesn't go far because the horde encounter was close to home, and he ran off to hide. Right now he's one of my better characters, very strong, powerful, powerhouse survivor, and he's in a shed or a house somewhere crying like a little bitch and scared. It's incredible. Okay, anyway, so that's the hordes. And we'll wait to see if any others show up while we wait for the Evan mission to ping. And I'm sure it will happen at night, just to give it that added amount of danger. And you never know. I haven't figured out how to get any of the missions to start sooner, like I would really like for this survivor missing mission to begin. But there's nothing that I've found that will prompt it to come early. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to farm more influence and get rid of some items that I will never use. I think there was a pipe in here. 2x4. And I usually destroy the 2x4s. They're not worth anything. I could have sworn... Yeah, there it is. Lead pipe. I want to get rid of that. And we'll take a look if there's anything else. We'll do it fast. Or we'll try to do it fast. I have a lot of inventory and I have a lot of weapons and guns. Some of them are just overkill. And here's my inventory. As you can see, I have a lot of things. And once we get to the explosives, you'll see I have a lot of explosives. I have a lot of fire traps and pipe bombs. So we'll go and farm some influence, as I like to call it, which really means I'm losing. In some cases, I'm losing influence by selling it from my locker to the other enclave's locker, but it's really important that you maintain your supply locker. So I've said it before, but if you're starting off new, don't clutter your supply locker. In the end, it will work out better, much better. Okay, well, we did not get the Evan mission, and we're coming up on the time for this playthrough, this episode. So I'm going to go back to home base. And stock up. I think I need a pipe bomb. I still have plenty of influence. And my morale is really high. So I need pipe bombs. I need just one. And I'm using my third stockpile of pipe bombs. Ah. Well, I'll put a firebomb back. She is not a powerhouse, so you can't overload her with things. And we're prepared now for the next episode, which will be sometime later today, as I'm going to grind off camera and do some preparations for the RV. So stick with us. We are going to set up the RV and move on to level 10. Thanks for watching, and you can click like and subscribe to my channel. This is Kaz signing off. Peace.